Our annual presentation of A Charlie Brown Christmas will not be shown this evening. Please stay tuned for this pre-recorded news broadcast.
Good evening. This is FleeNews, and I'm Andre.
And I'm not. These are today's top stories.
Executives at JP Morgan Chase have announced their largest ever Christmas donation in 2012. When asked how it's going to be funded, spokesperson Me No Good said, "We're going to knock over these Salvation Army kettles."
Well, Andre, you're likely to see a lot of those kettles out this year as you do your Christmas shopping. Here with his perspective on the art of gift giving and gift buying is our roving reporter, Steve Onks.
As you can see, guys, things are really picking up here at the mall. I even had time to buy something for myself. I don't know whether I should show it to you or not. Well, why not? They even had something here that would fit me. And it comes in a little old bag like this. And you open it up, and they had my size exactly. I don't know. I don't think it matters which is front or back. But there you go. How's that look? I did buy 2 pair of these, but I got hungry. So back to you guys.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, do you think that'll fit him?
Wrong color. Tennessee-based Little Debbie's Snacks is expected to be the big winner with the closing of Hostess Brands, makers of Twinkies, Ho-Hos, and Snowball snack cakes. Also expected to benefit from Hostess's closing, anyone who ever actually ate Hostess snack cakes. Little Debbie herself could not be reached for comment, but said through a representative that they would strive to fill the gap left by Hostess's departure from the snack cake market and would refocus their efforts to develop new and innovative ways to support Americans' right to eat themselves to death.
And now, to comment on the state of food in America, our wandering wiseman, Steve Onks. Steve?
Back to you. Back to you.
Back on.
Some interesting new auto safety regulations are being suggested by the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration. Many of these features are designed to help us from our distracted driving, such as anti-bickering glass for children, odor packets to prevent us from eating while driving, and a fog machine to prevent us from texting while driving.
In a related story, Andre, the National Smartphone and Tablet Alliance has launched a campaign warning users about the dangers of driving while texting. Alliance President Squint Tinyfinger says, "People need to know how dangerous this practice can be. Thousands of incorrect messages are sent every day, resulting in horrors like getting 2 gallons of milk when you really only needed 1. What a waste of milk. Remember, if you're going to text, don't drive." Local companies like Fleenor Security Systems are doing their part to make the roads safer too. Fleenor has hosted a safe driving class for their employees to ensure they know the hazards that are out there and how to respond to them. Here we see the road test portion of the training. Hey, was that Chuck and Brandon?
I think it was. Given John Gruden's rejection of the job, University of Tennessee's director, Dave Hart, has announced that he will hire a search firm to help the university find its next head coach. The partners of the firm, LCM, will expect to have a short list in the next few weeks. On the short list, we have Babe Ruth, George Clooney, SpongeBob. With this move, the best hire since Lane Kiffin. I'm sure the program will be back on top in no time.
Speaking of rebuilding, construction sites are always a source of good information about what really makes America tick. Again, we call on our mobile minion, Steve Onks, to give us a look at what the common man has to say. Steve? Well, that pretty much sums up the whole season, doesn't it?
Makes you want to be a Bama fan.
Nah. Based on the success of their smartphones and tablets, Apple has announced that they're expanding their line yet again. Coming soon, we'll see the iPad smaller than the iPad, but not really as small as the Mini, the iPad ridiculously huge, and the iPhone Micro, which is actually so small you won't be able to see it or use it, but you'll be able to tell everyone that you own one. If you're not sure which one will be right for you, Apple recommends buying them all.
You want them all, buy them all, buy them all.
And when you get your new Apple goodies, you're going to need some good apps to run on. But where do you start? Guys might want to start with the iWife. It's the perfect app to start with because it'll tell you exactly what to do, exactly how to do it, and exactly when. And it even includes an automatic 5-second reminder to repeat itself. Ladies, on the other hand, may want to try the iHusband. It'll notice your hairstyle, remember your anniversary, and it won't try and look around you when you're in front of the television. What will they think of next? We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
More than a security system, ADT can help you turn on a few lights. Bring family in from the cold. Even let you know when an old friend has arrived. Now get ADT installed starting at just $99. ADT, always there.
It is, it's dancing kitties.
These kittens are dancing.
Hey,
Incredible.
we're
Oh.
And in other news, in security industrial news, always ahead of the curve, DSC has announced some new products that they think will take the nation by storm. Focus groups have really found a need for some of these security products. We have a development product manager, Pierre Loosecannon, came up with these items: wireless heat detector, a wireless door alarm, and a completely wireless door card access system. Phil?
Here to tell us about some simple security products you can find at your local home improvement store is our nomadic newsman, Steve Onks. Steve?
Thank you, guys. I'm out here at the Lowe's parking lot, and I'm going in to see what kind of security devices they have here. Like most of the general public, I know very little about what it is that I need, but as you look through the parking lot, you'll see a lot of experts here from Fleenor Security that will help me decide what I need. Okay, back to you guys.
Wow. We must be the only ones not there.
Why were we not invited?
As you're no doubt aware, the federal government is running out of time as it approaches the so-called fiscal cliff, a combination of tax increases and spending cuts designed to reduce the deficit and help balance the budget. After multiple failed attempts to come up with a plan that would satisfy both the President and Congress, there was a stunning shift today that indicates an agreement may be close. Both sides met with an unidentified high-level consultant, seen here in a photo obtained by FleeNews.
In a final story tonight, FleeNews is following up on reports of an unidentified man sneaking around in the open, doing good deeds.
Seen here in a shot from a security camera, authorities say they've not been able to identify him. FleeNews has enhanced this image using technology available in any DVR and have identified the mysterious Samaritan.
And it's none other than our own Mike Fleenor.
Mike has been caught red-handed helping out CARM, Mission of Hope, CAK, Knoxville Leadership Foundation, Better Business Bureau, and all the while keeping a good number of us employed for years, and it's time he was called out on this.
Here's
to you, Mike.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And the rest of you out there, we wish you a Merry Christmas too. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy